name of God was
Cameo.
that song? It was awful.
Cameo.
All right, it's graduation time. College students from the class of 2013 are about to enter the real world, and we'd like to take a moment or two to share our own advice for grads. Each of us have a tip or two, and I'll kick it off. First of all, let me just say this to you. Don't buy any of this notion that America's on the skids and we're in trouble. We got too big a deficit, the rest of it. You want to listen to that, go to a Republican meeting and you'll get it. The fact of the matter is the country's always come back. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about the jobs. You're going to be fine. The other thing is there are no big deals in life. You're going to find some things you're going to stumble on. You're going to find that things look bad at the moment, and you're going to look back on them 6 months later and find out there was either A, an opportunity, or they weren't as big a deal as you thought they were.
I like yours.
My first one is forget everything you learned in the last 4 years. It's all poison from ponytailed perverts.
From all those.
And from the liberals. And don't follow your dreams. Everybody in those stupid commencement speeches will tell you to follow your dreams. That's a lie. Dreams are way too majestic. They end up paralyzing you because all you do is you dream instead of doing something. So don't dream. Go work. Join the military. Join a gym. Do something, but don't dream. No, the fact is, over time, you figure out who you are, and all that dreaming does is delay you from figuring out who you are.
You sound kind of bitter or, like, weird or something.
I think it's impassioned.
Yes. Thank you, Dana.
Right. Fine. On that note, Dana, what's your advice?
My advice is take some time off and do a road trip across America or take a section. I love that drive from the Black Hills of South Dakota to San Francisco.
So
I also like going south to... What? Racist. Moab. I like Moab, I like Bryce Canyon, Zion Canyon. But this is a good advice because you get to see America. And I learned a rule today from someone on the old Twitter who said, on a road trip, never eat at a chain restaurant so that you get to know the local people and local
Oh, great.
culture.
Oh, well, you can
Way
also
to attack the American economy.
You had another piece of advice.
My other piece of advice.
Poisoning.
Written notes.
Oh, yeah, handwrite a handwritten note. And don't forget to take your memory pills.
You should write a handwritten
No, but
note.
handwritten notes are really important.
You should
What
write
are
a
your
note to
memories?
Bob Evans. Say, I'm sorry.
But really, if you trace back how I ended up being at the White House, I wrote handwritten notes to friends of mine, and I kept my network going.
see
They
that?
mean a lot more than an email or a Facebook post.
Oh, I like that
right.
idea.
Can I just keep talking and talking?
Yeah, you can.
ahead.
Kimberly, let's go ahead with you.
Filibuster. Okay, so for college, I said it's a good idea to travel abroad. Maybe you get an opportunity to go study at another university and do a semester there. I think that's nice to do. I did that actually in law school and studied at Trinity College in Dublin, Ireland.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Any beer there?
Was there beer there?
I bet you were invited to go to a lot of
You got
trips
some
abroad
you got some other-
in college.
And they still keep on coming in. Okay.
What about the rest of your advice?
The rest of my advice is to take internship opportunities. One of the internships I took was working at the district attorney's office, and that's how I knew that I loved it and wanted to be a prosecutor instead of working in private practice. I'm glad that I got to do that. And I did work in private practice, too, as an internship, and then I decided, and also, don't drink too much, and definitely don't do drugs.
Yeah.
That worked for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
There goes all the fun.
It's worked for me. Great.
goes your
And use
20s.
hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
That's
totally.
right. Now, let's come to the guy who's the most successful graduate in recent memory, who made millions of dollars on the commodities exchange.
Eric Bowling?
Eric Bowling, who also had a notoriously bad record at school.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Nice.
Good student. Okay, a couple of, in my opinion, sound pieces of advice. Number one, look for every opportunity. Take any job you can get, but look for the opportunity. They're called Easter eggs in gamers. You know what I'm talking about. In other words, look for a door that's going to open up, even if it's not what you want. If you see that door open, have the guts to take that job. The next one, trust your gut. Make sure that whatever you do, make sure you weigh both opportunities. Do I stay where I am or do I go through that door? Your gut will always tell you. It'll never lie to you. And by all means, the number one most important thing, my mom told this to me, the last words out of her body before she passed, never quit. Find your dream, see it, and never quit.
But you should never trust your gut feld.
So
There
true.
you go.
That you should not-
That's a way.
don't ever
Well,
trust
that means
That's
it. One more thing.
Oh, my God.